BlueSpecs beer reviews. Going to be taking a look at Leinenkugels beer. This is their Winter's Bite, a cocoa spice black lager. And I've never had this before. Leinenkugels, as you probably already know, is a division of SAB Miller. They have, what I think to be hit and miss. Like, some of them are really good, and some of them are really, really, enjoyable to have, and others are, just kind of whatever. This has a 77, or is it a 79 on Beer Advocate? The bros have not looked at it, and it is. Where is it? I forgot. I just looked at the Beer Advocate website, and I forgot what the ABV is. Oh, that's because I didn't list one. It didn't. It says ABV ? And now this isn't showing me one. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try this. I've never had this before. A winter black lager. I'm curious about this one. Twist off caps. Nothing down there whatsoever. Okay. It's 2 fingers of light brown head, as you can see there. Pretty foamy. Nice, spongy kind of thing. Looks nice. The body is brown. Pretty dark brown. It looks clear from what I can see through the light. And when I put it in the light, it gives off ruby highlights. And I do see a good amount of bubbles. However, it's not all that active. Wow. That is an interesting smell. I do pick up the cocoa. That's for sure. And then there's just like a sweet, spicy, almost like cake, like a pumpkin cake maybe. There's no pumpkin flavors or there's no pumpkin aroma, but it's almost like a pumpkin cake, like or not a pumpkin cake, but like a cake that has cocoa and some really sweet spiciness. That is just a really interesting, sweet, spicy smell. I don't know, it just makes me think of some kind of baked good. So, okay, let's go ahead and try this. Wow. The flavor is a lot of the same. You do pick up the cocoa kind of thing going on. And the flavor, this reminds me of a cake or some kind of baked good that has some kind of allspice or spicy aspect to it. And it's not necessarily cinnamon, nor is it necessarily nutmeg, but it's some kind of spicy thing going on. Yeah, that's literally what it is. A cocoa-like, and it's like you're drinking a cocoa spicy baked good. That's what it is. And I'm not saying that that's bad. It's just, a little bit weird. Just, I don't know, I get the impression that I'm drinking, it's like a baked good in liquid form. But this is one of the things where you have to buy it and try it yourself. I got a single of this for $1.60 at Hy-Vee. There's some hops coming in beneath all that cake stuff, too. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm picking it up, the feel is medium. It kind of has ale character to it. It's called a black spice lager, black cocoa spice lager, but it seems to me to have more of an ale character than a lager character. That KCCO black lager that I had yesterday, it's a black lager and it has lager character. This has more of an ale character. I do feel some bubbles on the tongue, that little, effervescence. And it's not drinkable and it's not refreshing, but I don't know whether it's supposed to be or not. It's kind of in the middle between like a heavier ale and a lager. So I know it's called lager, but it just doesn't seem that way to me. I think it being called a lager is kind of misplaced. Is not really entirely correct to me. I also think that this could have a place as a winter warmer, honestly. Because the flavor is bold, and it's there, and it's really just, it's not like up in your face, or, punch in the face kind of thing, but it's there, and it's bold enough to have like a winter warmer kind of character. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give this a B+. I think it's good. I think that it being called a lager is weird for me. The flavor is not something I particularly am crazy about. I mean, it just kind of makes me think of some kind of cake, which it's good. It's very, very good, but just not something I'm really crazy about, which is why it's not in the excellent range. However, it is worth a try. If you can get in a single, definitely worth it. However, I personally wouldn't, on really any Leinenkugels, I would not make the leap of faith to get a six-pack. I just would not, because they're hit or miss, and it could very well be a miss, and you could be paying $7 for a miss. So if you can get a single, worth your money and your time and your palate.